What is going on, YouTube? We need to break some rather big news coming out of CCIV. But before we do that, if you are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe for me if you like growing your net worth with stocks and real estate. I am also a real estate agent, so feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. It is free 99, helps the channel grow and to push these videos out to more people. And I appreciate you guys that went ahead and did that. But like I always say on this channel, it is 2021 and we have no time to waste time. So if your goal is not financial freedom and maximizing your investments, unfortunately this is not the channel for you and not the video for you. So I recommend you do not be somewhere where you do not want to be and does not help you with your own personal goals. I do not want to waste any more of your guys' time. If you are still here, let's jump right into the news. So we are over here on Bloomberg.com where the news broke, and the title of the article says Lucid Motors is said to near deal to go public via Klein SPAC. And if you guys are unaware, that Michael Klein is the CEO of CCIV, so that is his last name, so that's what that is. The combined entity will be valued as much as $15 billion, the people said, asking not to be identified because the matter is private. The special purpose acquisition company has been in talks to raise between $1 billion and $1.5 billion in funding from institutional investors to support the transaction. And this is one thing I read to you guys right now because this is something I want to point out. The institutional percentage owned in this company is very, very high. It's around 50% last I checked about 2 days ago. So there is a very high level of confidence with institutional investors. So this does make me quite confident the deal is actually going to go through, because it's hard to imagine people are investing billions of dollars into this expecting it to be Lucid Motors and the deal falls through. That is just my opinion though, so do your own research and really come to your own conclusion on this one, because there is a lot more than typical SPAC deals that is on the line with Lucid being around $55 a share right now, or CCIV I should say. Now this is the biggest piece of news coming from this article and really the reason why I'm making this video, to really point this out to all of the viewers. It says a deal for the electric vehicle maker could be announced on Tuesday. Two of the people said the talks are ongoing but could still fall apart. So this looks very optimistic. It looks like by Tuesday, if we have not heard something, I'll just give it Wednesday. If we have not heard something by Wednesday, then we could be in serious trouble and we could be seeing the share price start to go down, because they are putting this Tuesday expectation in shareholders' minds. And if that is not met, that could bring some level of uncertainty. And that is the only thing stocks in the stock market hates more than bad news, is uncertainty. A representative for Lucid Motors declined to comment. A representative for Klein couldn't immediately be reached for comment, so nothing too significant there. And like we know, Reuters reported last week that the deal could be reached as early as this month, and that is really when CCIV took off. So if you got in before this news was announced, you, like me, are up about 240% on these shares, and that is very uncommon for a 1 to 2 month position like most of us had CCIV. It's a very high percentage return, so congratulations to you guys if you bought in like I did and you are up big. You deserve it. Kudos to you. But it says Klein has played a prominent role in guiding the kingdom's investment, serving as an advisor in its public investment fund. Among other deals, he advised on the Saudi Aramco initial public offering. So he's got some background with these Saudi hedge funds, Saudi funds. So that's always good to see. It goes on to say several electric vehicle makers have done deals with SPACs. We all know that. Some sketchy ones to be precise. And then Lucid plans to start deliveries of 169,000 electric sedan to U.S. customers in the second quarter. The Air EV, which the company says can do more than 500 miles on a single charge, will be built at a factory in Arizona. It plans to offer more affordable versions of the Air from 2022 and later will build a battery electric SUV. So that is very exciting news coming out of CCIV. Not too long ago when they announced that, it made the share price go up too. But that is one big thing that I love about Lucid Motors, is that they are an American company and they are targeting the high-end EV market, and most high-end EVs right now, you're in Europe, you're BMW, you're a different country. So that is very good, and that is the main reason why I am invested in CCIV right now. It does look like this news report is a positive for CCIV. I really want to point out though, since they put an expectation on when this merger is supposed to be announced, this could be a very bad negative catalyst. If a merger is not announced next week, by Tuesday really, but by Wednesday, if a merger is not announced, we are going to see some pain in CCIV. And you can mark my words and come back to this video. Comment down below if you think that the merger will be announced by Tuesday, and what you think will happen if it is not announced by Tuesday. Now, that's what I really wanted to reiterate in this video, is that you should not have all your eggs in one basket, and to expect the worst and hope for the best. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys my position in CCIV and what I ended up doing. So when it comes to my position in CCIV, I did take a lot of profits, and stick around because I'm going to explain why I took a lot of profits and this is really what you guys could learn from this, is how to manage your money and manage risk. So I bought my whole position. I bought 44 shares at $18.50 on the dot. So that cost me $840 some, right? So I bought all of them right here, about $18, and I sold, wait for it, I sold everything besides 10 shares. So I still have $540 in profits on the table, but I sold about $2,300 worth of CCIV minus the $800. So I reclaimed $1,500 in profits and have $500 still left in the trade. Now, this is the point I want to get across, is stonks don't just go up forever. When you see a massive run like this that goes from $18 January 20th, a month later, and you tripled your money, more than tripled your money, you need to take some profits. Whether what form that is up to you. Take your initial investment out, keep it in, but at this current price, there is too much risk for me to not take profits. Never let a winning trade turn to a losing trade because you wouldn't take profits. Now, does that mean you have to stay out of the company forever? No. I don't plan on doing that. Actually, I plan on using that money to buy CCIV calls. Let's say the merger does get announced and we don't gap up and go into a volatility halt, then I will be looking to snake some calls, flip those, buy some more shares, and hold this thing forever and just sell covered calls on it. But that is my trading strategy. So don't listen to anything I say. Rewatch that if you didn't comprehend everything I just said, because I did talk fast. So that is my conclusion for CCIV. If the merger is announced, we are going over $100 for sure. Mark my words on this too, for sure going over $100. And that is why I did not take my whole investment out. That's why I left 2% of my account in Churchill Capital, because it is worth it, but I needed to take some profits, because you can't let a winning trade turn to a losing trade, no matter how bad you want to hold it. Because I did not want to sell shares, but if your investment triples, don't be dumb, take some profits. That's the best advice I could give you guys, but this is not advice. Keep that in mind. Nothing is a recommendation to buy or sell anything, so come to your own conclusions, and that is very important, most especially in this situation. But if you guys got anything of useful knowledge out of this video, if I brought anything of light to your attention, I greatly appreciate if you guys hit the like button and subscribe for me. It costs you nothing, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.